Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Channel Up. This is the channel where trending issues are not just headlines. They are broken down, they are digested and analyzed for what they really are. Here, we focus on facts, contents, and voices that matter. Thanks for joining us. Today's episode takes us back to the ongoing conversation around the tragic passing of Nigerian artist Mohbad. And the spotlight this time is on a TikTok handle, a particular account that has been following this case consistently. This creator goes by the name Immunizer. If you know Immunizer very well, you know that he has in-depth knowledge on this Mohbad issue. Immunizer has dropped several analyses on Mohbad's case, and recently he released two videos that are drawing massive attention. One video focuses on the circumstances surrounding Mohbad's death, talking about how Mohbad really died, what the real story. The other video dives into the personality of his wife, Wumi, and the background of how she met Mohbad and what happened after that, how he got signed to Malian Records and all. So I'll be looking at both of these videos and stories today. I will play them for you, I will digest their claims, and I would ask the questions that need to be asked. Please don't forget, we are all in this together, so we will go together, analyze together, and end together. Before I go further, I would love to ask a simple question. How do you even think Mohbad died? What do you think is the real story behind the death or dying of Mohbad? What contributed to what happened to his death? Is it the story we know online? Is it about the nurse? Is it the ear infection or what? So I will begin with that video or that story, and I would love you to understand that this particular video will give you an in-depth knowledge as a result of evidences that will be shown. How exactly did Mohbad die and what led to those final tragic moments of his death? Stay tuned.
How did Mohbad die? From the 10th of September, the Ikorodu show, to the 16th of September 2023, what happened between this period? See, from the 10th, before the Ikorodu show, 2 days before Mohbad was declared died. As you can see, Mohbad was at home chilling on his phone, same hairstyle. Mo was looking sharp, yeah? A post was made on Snapchat by Mohbad's friend Ayan last year, 2024, a year later from 2023 as a remembrance from Snapchat, yeah? You can see Mohbad was still taking the balloon laughing gas stuff the day of the show, attending to Liam. Now that same day, 10th, that's Mohbad, Zlatan, Cubana chief priest, Nas boy at the meeting point before they converge to the Ikorodu show. Yeah. Now listen, now from here I want make you they take note and pay attention. They arrived at the show, Mohbad performing, but look at Prime Boy guiding Mohbad while performing. Prime Boy was literally that childhood friend, still like protecting Mohbad while performing. Now, this is where the Mohbad case and issue got critical. Like after the performance, Mohbad was in the Prado with Wumi, Prime Boy spending. If you all then remember, as we were told, Mohbad and Wumi were arguing. Prime Boy tried chook mouth, and Mohbad tell Prime Boy, say, "Shut up!" Mohbad Komoka, go meet Prime Boy for the other side. Started punching Prime Boy, broke the Prado glass. Prime Boy come up for the car, ran away, right? Then they left the show, Mohbad and Wumi inside the car again. They were arguing. We were told that Wumi locked Mohbad's clothes and left Liam on the seat. It was pending that carry Liam. Say, here, Emma fitting Koba Liam, you know. So Wumi and Mohbad were still arguing inside the car while going home. Then they reached house. The driver didn't leave. Then during midnight, some guys came out from Mohbad's house. Tell the driver, say they find pharmacy or something. The driver didn't drive them. So by morning, don't forget. Now we're on the 11th, right? Now listen, Wumi came out to meet the driver on the 11th, Abi, in the morning. Wumi was even shocked. Say, the driver still there. They shall later said to the driver, say, make the driver they go. Then Spending said he still saw Mohbad that 11th during the day. Like Mohbad came from upstairs, greeted, before Spending left that 11th, right? But Mohbad was already injured when he broke that Prado glass. Yeah, he had a cut. Now let us bring Gist Lover in. Yes, Gist Lover as at then 2023. So that time Gist Lover interviewed Lifestyle, that Mohbad's dancer friend, that they went to the Malia house together, where he also top beating. Yeah. So Lifestyle said, honestly, Oba, I knew Mo with Prime Boy years ago, even when I shot the video which got him to limelight School Day Challenge. Prime has always been Mo's good friend, but they have this habit of playing rough when they argue, like throwing punches and later drinking together. So most times I just look at them. Even when I try to step in, Mo will be like, "No, my friend, no worry." So the Lifestyle guy said he was in another Prado, so he didn't witness anything that happened that night. He said he drank that night of the Ikorodu show. He was tipsy, so when they got home, he landed on the bed, and when he woke up midnight to come downstairs, getting downstairs, he saw Mohbad. I saw Mohbad and our team. Mo was bleeding on his arm. I was surprised and asked what happened, but they said he be get issue with Prime. I felt it's their normal place. So the next day around afternoon, so 11th again, we are on the 11th again. After I wanted to go home and pick few clothes and shoes, cause we got a show in Taswed on the 13th. I left 11th, so we can establish and agree that the lifestyle guy also left on the 11th. The same day Spending left. Spending said he saw Mohbad. Lifestyle also said he saw Mohbad to the same gist lover. Let's continue. I left 11th. While I was stepping out, I saw Mo in our gym place, which is outside the room. One of the team, DJ Bami, was cleaning his blood, so we can establish DJ Bami was there. On the 11th, one of the team, DJ Bami, was cleaning his blood stain on his hand, and Mo asked why I carried bag like a student going to school. I laughed and said I was just going home, not school. He replied saying, you suppose wear socks to complete your bag because you look like a primary student. It teases me like that because I have a small stature, yeah? Then Lifestyle said, I told him to go to the hospital to treat his wound because his hand was swollen. Do you know what's funny? If you swipe September, but I don't even reason anything. I just felt maybe he is on DND. This lover caught what Lifestyle was seeing from that side, jump to this side. This lover didn't show us the whole screenshot that time. Now this is where it gets more complicated. So I beg, listen. You see, as they carry all of us, more they gotta go like that. I go show you now something. But before that, the key people that have talked to us Nigerians, Lifestyle, Spending, Prime Boy, everybody that was with Mohbad from the Ikorodu show but left on the 11th. All of them left. But they all claimed one thing. They all saw Mohbad. Mohbad was cool. He was okay. Even the Lifestyle that was talking to Oba said Mohbad still joked with him. So therefore, we can all establish that on that 11th, Mohbad was still LD, right? Now, DJ Bami, Adura, Darusha, and Wumi, they were the ones remaining with Mohbad on that 11th. Meanwhile, Zoro, a Nigerian rapper that worked with Mohbad, had this to say.
We're supposed to create content on the 10th. He died on the 11th. So if he hadn't gone for the show that he had with Cubana Chief Priest, probably would have been at Mines. So we're supposed to like create content on Mad and then pass on the 11th. Yeah.
Why was Zoro saying it like he was so sure? Oh, Zoro's words doesn't count, Jerry. But what about Mohbad's mother? He had to be or to so. What does Mohbad's mother have to say about the date of Mohbad's spine? Let's hear her. Wait, we can firstly establish that Mohbad's mother spent and used 10 days at Mohbad's house before he died. So the mother left on Saturday, 9th of September. Sunday, 10th of September was the Ikorodu show, right?
Ní ọjọ́ Monday, mo sì pè àwọn ẹ̀yìn ọjọ́ Monday àjọ sọ̀rọ̀. Ojú wákàtí kan lọ, wọ́n pè mí. Pèmí gan ni mo tún pè.
Àfìgbà tó máa gbọ́ òkú ọmọ ẹ ní ọjọ́ Monday, and even on that same Monday, you still call the wife after you left on Saturday, which is Ìjẹta.
Ní ọjọ́ Monday, mo sì pè àwọn ẹ̀yìn ọjọ́ Monday àjọ sọ̀rọ̀. Ojú wákàtí kan lọ, wọ́n pè mí. Pèmí gan ni mo tún pè.
See, listen, wait. Yorubas will say something that Amiara saw. You already called the wife. Why did you call the wife? Like, you left on Saturday, but you called on Monday, like you called the wife. Then, an hour later, they called you. No, they didn't even call you. You called again. Why? As a mother, right?
Ní ọjọ́ Monday, mo sì pè àwọn ẹ̀yìn ọjọ́ Monday àjọ sọ̀rọ̀. Ojú wákàtí kan lọ, wọ́n pè mí. Pèmí gan ni mo tún pè. Wọ́n pè mí pé mọ́mì. So
is Mohbad's mother establishing that they told her that Mohbad died on that Monday with her statement, with her testament? But do you notice how she was cut short when she was trying to narrate what happened on that Monday? How she taking to say Mohbad died on Monday? What? Oh wait, it gets more interesting. Continue watching. Wait, let's rewind that clip. Someone was telling Mohbad's mother what to say at the background. Listen very well. Let me rewind it for you. Yeah, listen. So, talk say you are in his house. She said, come talk him. You see, she was even very dramatic about it. Now, still watch, listen. Who had the day that begged you to come and sit down? What? Why would they need to beg you to come when Mohbad is literally your son? They beg you to come and sit down. For what? For newscasters to come and interview you or what? See, go don't see bell. See, at the end, another person can't tell him, say, one low ya really. Like then they tell the mother waiting to talk. We will still get there, but listen again, watch.
wọ́n ló ya wèrè ẹ̀ mọ́ nǹkan tó ń pò ní ya wèrè ni wọ́n ló ya wèrè wọ́n ló ya wèrè.
See, there's a lot of things we Nigerians missed at that time when Mohbad died, because it was very hot that time, so we were all working based on emotions. We missed a lot of, but don't worry, I will talk about everything. So if you are still not following me, click the follow button now. Don't miss any of my videos on this, because for example, you all didn't notice this was Dre GMW at that house in 2023. You see Dre, Tontodike, Yaboju, Mohbad's mother. See Dre, from that frame alone, you see the relationship between Dre and Adra. See, Adra was there. Adra, Totodike, Yaboju, everything now for there then start. You see, from that 12th, 13 now from there then start to dey talk everything. All the narrative now there then start to dey push am. But it was easier for them because now them they close to Mohbad family that time. Now them, most of them, now then they tell Mohbad's mother what to talk. I will still show all those places where then they tell Mohbad's mother what to talk. You think say Mohbad mothers even sabi anything with this up? I know what I will still talk am. Now Nigerians, abeg watch this thing where I want show now. Watch am carefully, abeg watch. That 10th of the Ikorodu show when Mohbad dey with Zlatan Kubana. Look at the clothes wey Mohbad wear. Let me zoom it. Look at his boxers. See, now let us focus on his boxers. Mohbad's boxers. Let me zoom it. Polo Ralph, abi? That is the boxer Mohbad was wearing on the 10th of September 2023, the day of the Ikorodu show. Now look at when Mohbad was performing at the show. The same boxer. See, Polo Ralph, that white boxer is the same boxer Mohbad was wearing performing, right? Then Lifestyle Spending confirmed that they saw Mohbad on the 11th before they left the house during the day. Abi, where Bami, they even claim Mohbad and they saw Mohbad that 11th. Abi, so Mohbad wore that white boxer since on the 10th. Abi, and we all know as a man, you guys they change your boxers every day. You still can't wear white. So white go quick, dirty, normal. It don't go show, you don't perform, you don't sweat. Mohbad don't sweat, and Mohbad now even sure nigga now mature nigga now he go be neat nigga. As he reach house, he go don't come out the boxer change, cause white boxer where you wear on the 10th. You go don't sweat. Your blood cause everything go down. You understand? And so now white go quick dirty. Abi, so Nigerians how?
Welcome back. That was the video there by Immunizer. That question I asked you was the very question that Immunizer attempted to answer in that video. His breakdown includes timelines, eyewitnesses, accounts, and pieces of evidences that have long been floating around on social media but rarely organized in one place. So he brought them all together to explain. Now my question is, if we all don't know how Mohbad died, maybe only his wife knows how he died, or maybe only a particular set of people around his inner circle know how he died, who then really knows or really has the explanation of what happened to Mohbad? An explanation that needs no counteracting, okay, or counter introduction. From what we just watched, you can see how Immunizer reconstructs the events. He points to details that suggest Mohbad's death wasn't a simple story. Instead, there are layers to this story: medical layers, emotional layers, and layers of deceit and betrayal. He links evidences and raises concerns about negligence, possible foul play, and the unanswered questions still hanging over this case. Now, this video has got power. It will go places, okay? The power of this video is in how it consolidates the scattered information in one place. Many people have heard bits and pieces about this story, but this guy, Immunizer, pulls it together in a way that makes the story clearer and even makes more sense, even though it also makes the tragedy feel heavier on everybody that listens to this story. But if you ask me, I would say he has the correct information. Okay, so according to Immunizer, this in that video was really how Mohbad came about to be unalive today, and that is very, very sad. Rest in peace to Mohbad. Okay, that is that on that particular update. Now to the second video, and this one raises another big and very personal question I want to ask before I show you the video. Who really is Wumi, Mohbad's widow, and what do we know about her life and Mohbad? Did you know that Wumi met Mohbad when she was 13 years and Mohbad was 15, barely 11 years ago before his death? Now, in this analysis, this same guy, Immunizer, looks at her personality, that's Wumi's personality, their relationship history, and how they met as teenagers. According to this video, allegedly, Wumi met Mohbad, of course, at a very young age. That means they basically spent like just a number of 11 years together. I told you before. So if they have spent this time together, then why will she like herself to be a suspect on the event of his spying? Is she that irrational? Is she that inconsiderate? Well, let us watch the video. Let us hear from Immunizer himself, and then more analysis will follow. Stay tuned.
Wumi, Mohbad's wife, who is she? What's her personality? Well, many of you Nigerians don't really know her. How did Wumi and Mohbad even meet each other? We don't know. How did the both of them started dating? We only know what you see on the internet. Well, let's dig deep a little bit to the foundation of Wumi and Mohbad's relationship back then. But who is the best person to tell us this story? Prime Boy, of course. Mohbad's longtime childhood friend. So Mohbad met Wumi when Wumi was 13 and Mohbad was 15. So they literally spent 11 years together in total before Mohbad died. Now, what?
Prime Boy, mo fẹ́ béèrè question kan bàbá mi má bínú. On pín fasola kiri Lẹ́kì ẹ má parọ́ o. Ṣé ọmọ ìyàwó ò mọ̀ kó pa ògbò mọ́?
Ọwọ́ ọmọ yẹn ò mọ àti ilẹ̀ lára ẹ̀ ti balẹ̀ ara ọmọ tí ò balẹ̀ ni èmi gan máa ń sọ fún ara ẹ̀ ò balẹ̀ rí bí kò máa gbọ̀n ni wọ́n máa lẹ̀ mọ́yàn ẹ̀ máa òbí á magnet ni máa lẹ̀ máa hàn bọ́bọ̀ kiri.
Mú kú mu ni.
Kó tiẹ̀ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí mú kú mu gan ó tún máa ṣe wọ́n kí ìgbà yẹn ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló ń kọ́ ṣàwámà.
Ó kọ́ bá ṣe ṣàwámà.
Ebi bẹ́ẹ̀ làwa ti lọ́wọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ làwa máa lọ níwọ̀lẹ̀ láti máa lọ gbádùn.
Ó sọ ibẹ̀ ni Mohbad ti pàdé ẹ̀.
Mohbad ti ń rí láti secondary school lẹ́lẹ́pẹ̀.
Ẹ tẹ̀ bá wa tọ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ sí yẹn ẹ ṣe because ó máa sọ husband of my youth ẹ bá wa tọ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ sí.
Ní pé secondary school ló wà ń pé kìíní pé òun like ọmọ yẹn. Mo dẹ̀ ní ó like ó yà kò sí wàhálà nìyẹn ó dẹ̀ invite èmi náà wá like èmi tẹ̀ òbí ọmọ tó sharp ẹmọ kọ́yàn sharp normal ó sharp èmi kàn máa ń gbé súnmọ́ pé àfàwà fún mi lọ́rẹ́ kan ó kò lè máa fẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi bẹ́ẹ̀ o ọ̀dọ̀ mi ló máa ń wà inú ilé mi lẹ inú yàrá mi lẹ máa
ti ń jẹ sí ara
wọn ti ń ṣe ogbó ẹ̀ oúnjẹ ìyá mi lẹ ń jẹ so the next thing tó yẹ pé ó wá sọ pé òkè tó bá jí ọ̀kejì á lọ ibi iṣẹ́ Mohbad hòtẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ ní ibi iṣẹ́ yẹn wájú bẹ́ẹ̀ àwa máa ń lọ bẹ̀.
Hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì níbi iṣẹ́ tó ti ṣiṣẹ́.
Na hòtẹ́ẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́
ìyẹlẹ̀ yìí wá lọ dẹnu kọ́.
Ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́ lóòtẹ́ òun kọ́ ṣàwámà lóòtẹ́ yẹn òun kọ́ ṣàwámà lọ́wọ́ bọ̀bọ̀ kan lóòtẹ́ yẹn so àwa kàn máa ń lọ bẹ̀ a máa lọ mu Guinness wá bíbẹ̀ ní normal lọ́wọ́ rọ̀lẹ́ nígbà yẹn a kàn máa jókòó bí ọkọ̀ bíi pé àwa alárinà bí ká àwa yàwó àwa a máa ra ṣàwámà fún gbogbo fún wọn a máa tún ó máa jókòó bá di máa sọ ń pò ń láìkè kínní kan ó dẹ̀ gbà tán nìyẹn ẹ̀ ń ṣe wọléwọ̀de ó tún gbọ́ ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ kan fún mi tí gbogbo wa wà òkè sákù yẹn wà òkè ìwọ náà ló fàjà láàrin mi àtọ̀rẹ́ mi ọmọ tẹ́ ń rí yẹn so a lot of things tẹ́ pé Mohbad ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa realize mistake ẹ̀ ló ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa pè mí tẹ́ pé kò wá hide anything fún mi mọ́ tẹ́ pé kùgbà tó bá ra lé ó máa fi hàn mí.
Sẹ́ni báwo ló ṣe wá di ọ̀rọ̀.
lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe dìde kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀ lé lọ mo kàn sílẹ̀kùn ni mo ní àsínú ṣe Cynthia ó ní Prime stay out of this Prime stay out of this Prime stay out of this ló sọ fún mi mo bá ṣòwò òkè mo dẹ̀ palẹ̀kùn dé níjọ́ yẹn ìgbà tí mo dẹ̀ padà mo tún padà lọ bá Wùmí yẹn same Wùmí yẹn mo tún padà lọ bá lọ́jọ́ yẹn pé kí ló dé tó wá lọ́kọ̀ọ̀kọ̀ ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ó jẹ́ kẹ́ ti understand ra yín náà ó sọ fún mi pé ó sọ pé ó kàn fún mi ní oríṣiríṣi excuse tí ó ní mí ní tẹ́ pé gbogbo ọkùnrin ló ń ṣe kó fi Mohbad lẹ́lẹ́ ní kó lọ fẹ́ lómi ẹlòyẹn yẹn ló máa worst. You just have to understand your relationship and keep your boy ọmọ tó yẹ kó tọ́jú ìmọ́lẹ̀ tó yẹ kó tọ́jú ìmọ́lẹ̀ Mohbad tó yẹ kó tọ́jú.
Now, well, even though Wumi and Mohbad met in 2012 when Wumi was 13 and Mohbad was 15, they were both teenagers and their relationship officially started in 2018 while Mohbad got signed in 2019. Listen, 2012 to 2018, what were they doing? Playing? For those who know Mohbad early, Mohbad don't they actually blow since that 2018, like 2017, 18, enter 19. So how did their relationship now become official in 2018? You know why? Nigerian girls now. This guy, come on. Let me stick to this guy. Only future, yeah? Even though Mohbad was an illiterate, he didn't go to school, abi? Well, I'm just insinuating. Immediately Mohbad got signed to Malian Music, the first single Mohbad released in February of 2020 with Naira Marley, titled Komaje Nsun. Well, Wumi became part of the Aloba family. Come on, you are not dating Starboy now. Watch this video with Wumi and Aloba daddy.
She did you meet the story? Anytime I touch her body. I am sorry, my baby. Ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ ṣe mí léṣe. Sẹ́ta àwọn tó tó díke. Bọ́dà fèrèkè. Kó má lọ ṣe mí léṣe. Ọ̀rá mi látàná kò má jẹ́ ẹ̀sùn. Yeyeyeyeyeye kò má jẹ́ ẹ̀sùn.
You see the vibe. Wumi went to play Mohbad's first single that year to Mohbad's dad. Like, yeah, your son on the blue, yeah. My boyfriend, Mohbad, my boyfriend is not a star. But understand the kind level where all of them did as at that time. Well, Wumi was 21 as at that time. That was 2020, right? Wumi was 21, going to 22 September. But you guys need to understand if their relationship started officially in 2018. Now from 2019, when Mohbad really starts to pop up, Balenciaga, you know, Mohbad don't drop, Mohbad don't even go Dubai. Yeah, don't mix with them bad Yosha, you know, you don't pop the popular no. So now from that year, 2019, Wumi have done the Bamu Mohbad, say, hey, bit over long, you understand? For example, watch this video of them in 2019, yeah?
But one low.
Set down, Cynthia. Set down, average, Cynthia.
Set down, Omologogoro. Baby.
Omologogoro, but you want your neighbor Omologogoro, she's not. Omologogoro.
Therefore, go me away.
I will go to the tell.
I'll fall. What do you call it?
You don't call of this Mohbad.
Where you did?
Cynthia. What's the call of
Mohbad.
You see, all love, but what changed? Odegweja or what actually changed? Even the relationship between Alobadadi and me, what changed? Don't worry, we still get there. On my next episode, I'll be talking about how Mohbad's mother was actually used to also push a narrative, like Bella pushed a narrative, and like Wumi pushed a narrative within 24 hours that Mohbad died. So all those three people, like I've talked about Wumi, Bella's own, so we'll be talking about Mohbad's mother's narrative, how it was pushed when Mohbad died. So make sure you...
Welcome back. So what did we just see? Humanizer uses past clips, interviews, and shared memories to paint a clearer picture of Wumi. He doesn't just present her as Mohbad's widow. He frames her as someone who literally grew up with Mohbad. 11 years together is not beans. Okay, that fact alone, that 11 years of being together since teenage years, gives us a lot to think about. It adds depth to how we understand their bond together, her role in Mohbad's life, and her current position in all the controversies surrounding Mohbad's death. This is where the problem comes. So Immunizer also raises points about Wumi's character, both her strengths and the criticisms that she has faced. And while viewers may form their own opinions, one thing is certain: this is a side of the story that cannot be ignored. Remember that Wumi was very, very close to the Aloba family until the death of her husband. So there are things that need to be answered. There are unanswered questions that need to be brought to limelight. I will stop there because Immunizer has said it all. Now, stepping back from both videos, one thing becomes very crystal clear. Whether we are looking at the details of Mohbad's final hours in this world or at the long history between his wife and himself, what we really see is the complexity of life and the irony of having people like family and friends very close to you and trustworthy. Immunizer's analysis continues to spotlight to show the questions that remain unanswered in this Mohbad's case. His breakdowns and his talks are not just content, they are pieces of the puzzle that have been missing. And if there is anything we can take away from this, it is the urgent need for justice for Mohbad. Justice not just in the name justice, but in truth. Justice that ensures Mohbad's death is not swept under the rug for maybe for sweeping purposes, or to see that the Mohbad's death did not just go under the carpet of entertainment gossip. Justice that gives closure to his family, joy to his fans, and yes, even to his widow, if she's innocent. Okay, so that leads us to the big question I want to leave you with as usual. When the dust finally settles, will Nigeria give Mohbad the justice he truly deserves? This is my question. That is Channel Up. Thank you for staying this far and watching. Don't forget to like this video, share this video too, and subscribe to this channel for more trending issues broken down with facts and clarity. Most importantly, drop your comments for us in the comment section. Let me know what you think about these updates. Until next time, stay tuned and stay aware. Bye.